Those fireworks at the confirmation hearing for Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Tonight, what happened before the hearing could even begin? And at one point today, the tensions were so high, Judge Kavanaugh's children, his young daughters, had to be removed. Democrats furious that 42,000 pages relating to his record were just revealed on the eve of his hearing. Republicans furious, the other side trying to delay because of that. Watching it all, Terry Moran, who has covered the court for years for us.
Before Judge Brett Kavanaugh's hearing even began, Democrats tried to end it.
A nomination of
Mr. Chairman.
Brett Kavanaugh.
Mr. Chairman.
One by one, raising objections.
We believe this hearing should be postponed.
Talking over the Republican chairman, Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I therefore move to adjourn this hearing.
Okay.
It was all carefully choreographed, and it wasn't long before protesters chimed in too. All the while, the nominee sitting stone-faced, although as the room grew ever more raucous, his young daughters were removed. Apparently, it wasn't a scene fit for kids. At issue for Democrats today, transparency. Overnight, 42,000 documents from Kavanaugh's long paper trail from his time as a key aide in the George W. Bush White House dumped on the committee. This after the Trump administration claimed executive privilege and blocked the release of tens of thousands more. Democrats claimed they cannot do their job, evaluate and vote on the nominee with so much evidence missing.
We wouldn't hire an intern, sir, with only 90% of their resume. We're putting somebody on the Supreme Court.
Republicans fired back at their colleagues.
This is the first confirmation hearing for a Supreme Court justice I've seen, basically, according to mob rule.
Struggling to defend their nominee through the clamor.
I know you deserve this position. I'm proud of the president for nominating you. And frankly, I wish you the best because we're going to confirm you.
With so much at stake, Democrats are making clear they will ask tough questions on the issue of presidential power and the president who nominated Kavanaugh.
This is a president who's shown us consistently that he is contemptuous of the rule of law.
A real concern, Kavanaugh, as Trump's nominee, who's written that sitting presidents shouldn't be investigated, could protect the president if a challenge to the Mueller probe hits the high court. And looming over everything else here, the fact that Kavanaugh's likely confirmation would cement a conservative 5-4 majority on the court for generations, and for the first time in decades, put decisions like Roe versus Wade back up for debate.
We're talking about the impact that one individual on that court can have.
At the end of the long day, finally, the committee heard from the nominee himself, who defended his independence.
I do not decide cases based on personal or policy preferences. I am not a pro-plaintiff or pro-defendant judge. I'm not a pro-prosecution or pro-defense judge. I am a pro-law judge.
All right, Terry Moran, as you can see live from the Capitol tonight. Terry, that hearing wrapping up just a short time ago, lasting nearly 8 hours by our count here. And we know senators will have a chance to start questioning Judge Brett Kavanaugh tomorrow. The hearing's contentious already. But Terry, bottom line here, do Democrats have the power to stop this nomination for a judge who would really shift the court for a generation?
He would, David, but the odds are long against Democrats today. They tried to fire up their base, grab the public's attention so that in the coming days when they go at him hammer and tongs, they can show, in their view, he's not fit for the court. But they don't have the votes. And with John Kyle, a conservative stalwart from Arizona, former senator who's been shepherding the Kavanaugh through the nomination process, he's now taking John McCain's seat. The odds got even longer. David?
Terry Moran, who'll be watching this again tomorrow for us. Terry, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.